Welcome to this episode of the 3-Point Play. On today's show, we're going to be doing our second round predictions for the Rockets-Spurs matchup out in the West. I always have to the left of me the amazing Aaron.
What's up, Zeb?
Glad to have you here.
Thanks.
And to the right of me, the legendary Jordan. Fistbump.
Okay, fistbump.
Guys, let's just jump into it. Rockets-Spurs should be a good series in just first impressions.
Mm-hmm.
But let's just talk about how we think those teams are going to match up against each other and what the outcome is going to be. Jordan.
Well, I like how it's like yin and yang.
Okay.
Like the best offense and maybe not the best offense, but
One of the best.
right against like the best defense.
One of the best defenses, yeah.
Right.
Sure.
And obviously, I always come with stats.
Stats, numbers, facts. Please. Drop them.
This is only for playoffs.
Drop them.
This is it's not.
Can get some numbers dropping.
I'll drop some.
Please.
These stats are only for what happened in the playoffs.
Good.
Rockets were actually dead last in 3-point percentage.
Percentage.
Yeah.
Probably not attempts. Okay.
28.4%. Terrible. Spurs were actually 41%. Rockets obviously second in points.
Mm-hmm.
Spurs net rating is second. All in the playoffs.
Yeah.
Go on.
And Rockets are first in second chance points.
Huh.
So,
They love to run it.
and Spurs obviously are a great rebounding team also, so they're going to have to, find other ways to score, I guess.
Okay, so it seems like you're leaning one way. So what is that way? For who's
Way.
going to win the series?
Who's winning the series? Well, I'm calling Spurs.
I'm going to say it's the same color as your shirt.
What?
Spurs
Oh.
colors. It's not catching these.
Yo.
All right,
I'm
Spurs.
calling Spurs in 6.
Spurs in 6. Okay.
That's fine.
No, actually, wait, no, 7.
Set.
Oh,
Seven.
Wow.
They
All
need
right.
the home court.
Hot take. Okay.
I made a bracket, so I'm going with that.
You're sticking with your bracket?
Yeah.
Okay, that's good.
That's loyalty right
That's
there.
it?
That's it.
That's it? All right.
What does
Aaron.
it say?
Alrighty.
Kawhi's gonna lock him up.
No, you said that's it. So, Aaron, let's
Okay.
go over to you.
Okay, I'm going with the Rockets in 6.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Even though we got the
Another
claw
hot take.
versus the beard, we've seen James Harden not be effective with points, and yet they still won a game in the playoffs.
It's true.
Even though it wasn't even a fast-paced game against the Thunder, it was a slow-paced game. So it was the exact opposite of what they're great at,
Okay.
and they still won one game in the playoffs.
How much is it that the Thunder are just so poor when it comes to the fourth quarter versus how good the Spurs are?
Well, here's what I'm about to get to.
Yeah.
They don't have. I feel like they don't have enough offense
The Spurs.
to match the Rockets' offense.
I don't think the Rockets don't have a lick of defense to even touch that offense.
Yeah, but they don't have to play defense. They could just go run and drop 120.
Uh-huh.
We've seen that so many times.
I don't know if they can do it against a great Spurs team though.
Mm-hmm.
I think they could do it. I think they would give them a run for their money,
Uh-huh.
and I'm still gonna stick with my pick, Rockets in 6.
Okay. Wow. All right. Well, I'm going to go conventional route. I think it's going to be Spurs in 6.
Yeah, shocking.
I think it's another day. It's another day of work for these guys. All right. It's the Spurs. It's the Spurs.
Mm-hmm.
And Kawhi Leonard is the best defender in the league, going up against a great offensive player like James Harden. But I just think that Kawhi is going to put them in such a funk that they're not going to be able to get out of it. And you're going to need other things to be able to make up the difference, and that other thing is usually defense. And Mike D'Antoni has, said time and time again, it's a pointless it's a pointless part of the court.
But they do have moments when they have like a solid
Everyone does.
couple minutes of a defensive stretch.
Yeah, but it's a 48-minute game. It's not a couple minutes.
Yeah, but usually those couple minutes lead to momentum, and then they could go on a nice run offensively.
Like I said, I don't think they even get the chance. Like Jordan mentioned, they might be a great second chance team, but the Spurs are great defensively. So
Right.
if
Yeah,
you're
but
countering,
the Rockets get rebounds.
but if you're
That's why they
I don't
get
know if
second
you're going
chance
to get
points.
rebounds against Pau Gasol and LaMarcus Aldridge.
Yeah, but you can.
Nene's not going
Kawhi.
12 and 12.
It's
yet.
not about Nene. What about the long balls? Who's gonna get the long rebounds? Usually the guards and wing players.
There's a guy called the Claw, and I
He's not gonna be all over the court. Granted, he may be bionic, but
so he's all over the court. Alrighty then.
He doesn't breathe.
He doesn't breathe, right?
Doesn't he?
Antifreeze in his veins. That's what he says.
Mm-hmm.
All right, cool. So
I just say if Kawhi plays on Harden, everything comes through Harden,
exactly.
right? So
No,
they're not really gonna find any ways to score.
please let Eric Gordon beat the Spurs.
or Lou Williams.
Or Lou Williams.
Let
but,
Eric Gordon
you know.
and Lou Williams beat the Spurs.
It's gonna be a nice, interesting series.
I think so. I think,
Yeah.
but I think just Another day at work.
I'm a little disappointed to even say in 7, but I just have the feeling.
You have a feeling? Okay.
I'm gambling in Rockets in 6.
Spurs in 7.
Mm-hmm.
Spurs in 6. Rocket in 6.
Damn right.
Aaron rolling the dice.
That's right.
There we go. As always, please
Gambling
like,
man.
subscribe, follow us on Twitter. Well, you both gambling men. Twitter, Instagram, and YouTube, and let us know your thoughts. Who do you think is going to win this series, and why? Thank you for watching.